Ah, fuck. Is this bright enough now? Oh my god, that's too bright. I'm just gonna start grabbing stuff and we're gonna figure it out from there, okay? Hang on. You think I got eggs? Haha. Joke's on you, I do not. Salt, a pinch. You think this is enough? What do we have here? We got ginger, we got cinnamon, we got baking soda. Let me go grab the flour. Oh, isn't that nice? Flicker. And a bowl. You know, I was thinking I was just going to mix everything on the table. Yeah, that's how you do it right. Ah, brand new bag of flour. That is heavy. I don't know what portions we're gonna do. We're just gonna improvise this. I didn't know what to grab, so I just said yes and grabbed every measuring tool I have. What am I doing? I'm gonna die. Yeah, let's start by measuring out some flour. Let's just go like half a cup, I guess. We'll do a quarter cup of sugar. And now we'll do a little less than a quarter. I mean, I did say a little less. It's not at the rim yet. Now, the main ingredient. Cinnamon. Yeah, that's probably enough. I brought some ginger, just a little bit I think could make it. Because, you know, like kind of like gingerbread. Yeah, just a little. Oh, that's way more ginger than I wanted. I say it's more and then I add more. What am I doing? So much cinnamon? We're making cinnamon buns. It's in the name. Soon to be Ghost Kenner. I'm not gonna die that fast, will I? Probably not. Woo, that actually smells kind of nice. All right, baking soda. I brought all these measuring tools and I'm just dumping everything in. What am I doing? I'm gonna die. No, well, maybe a little bit more. We want these things to rise, right? Frosting. Well, we could do frosting. I mean, I have the confectioner's sugar, right? How much butter did I get? I don't know. I just took a knife to the brick and then I just cut off a sliver. It is maybe like a 1/12 of a cup or something. It's very little. Wait, so should I be aiming for dough or do I make this more cake-like and then just pour it into like my cake pan or something? I just smell ginger. Look, if it doesn't smell like cinnamon, that means we need more cinnamon, right? Oh, you know, we forgot salt. Can't get ahead of myself here. That's probably enough for a cardiac arrest, I'm gonna be honest. We need some moisture. Alright, we got 1 cup of water. Isn't this the best part about using a whisk, getting everything out of it? I stopped using this thing about a year ago. I don't know why I keep bringing it out. I'm always like, oh, it's gonna be so convenient, yada yada yada. It's never convenient, it's always inconvenient. Does it have a cinnamon taste? I don't think so. You know what, when in doubt, add more cinnamon, right? Ugh. Something about that doesn't look right. This looks like something you would eat in like a high school cafeteria. It's probably going to be borderline inedible, but you never know, right? Trying to get this as evenly spread out as I can. This is how it looks in the pan. I mean, it does smell good now. What is that? We're just gonna ignore that and hopefully it's not an issue. All right, let me go put this in the oven. You would have added a pinch of protein. You think with muscles like these, I have protein lying around anywhere? No, it's all been used up, man. Let's see if we can make some icing. I could have put citric acid in that. I'm gonna try putting should I put a little bit in the icing? Before we add water, I want to add a little bunch of cinnamon. Look, if we're going cinnamon, we're going all the way, okay? Everything is cinnamon. And we also want citric acid. That's probably a pinch, right? Do we even need water? Let me just add vanilla. Oh, I definitely added way too much. I'm gonna have to add more sugar. All right, we got 5 minutes before checking up on the cinnamon bun. All right, let's see how this tastes. I feel like I'm gonna be sick. There's a very unpleasant flavor in there. I need water. That's not getting rid of it. That is inedible. All right, it's been 10 minutes. Let me go check up on the cinnamon bun. It smells good, I'll say it that way. It actually smells good. Like, hang on a second. I just got a bad whiff of something there. It's almost like a cinnamon oatmeal type smell. There it is. It looks so much better on camera than it does in person. It looks like elephant. Look at how bad that looks. This is our cinnamon bun. That's what's confusing me. It looks so inedible, but it smells good-ish. Good enough. Lighting isn't great, but the inside is a nice color. We're gonna ignore the bit of raw, white stuff that's in the middle there. All right. So, yeah, the first bite, the texture was very, very soft. But then, very quickly, I got hit by a wall of flavor, a lot of cinnamon. And then the raw ingredients started to come in. I don't know if the flour is undercooked. I don't know if it's the baking soda because it's 5 years old now. No, it was not salt. I know that one wasn't too much. I want another bite on, I'm gonna be honest. Let's get more of the outside and less of the, that's all inside. Nope, even the outside is... Yep, that's the... We were playing... Fuck. I'm gonna go put this back in the oven. Cinnamon bread sounds delicious, honestly. Seriously, if I didn't do this, it would have been cinnamon bread. Wait. No, I'm not doing... No, I can't. I just can't. I'll let you guys hold me to it. We can do cinnamon bread on a different day. Got a cat. No. Oh my god, she almost jumped on my keyboard. I do not know what would have... Hey! Okay, well, everything's still working. Here's the final one. It looks no different than it did before. Tastes fine until you get to the baking soda, because I don't think it activated at all, and it is nauseating how bad it is. Alright, yeah, this was a fun hour.